All right, Sarah, we are at round 15 on our pattern. It says decrease, single crochet 2 together, and then 6 single crochets. And we have to do that 6 times. So we're going to put 2 together, and then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 single crochets right there. So here's how you do this. This is how you decrease. We're going to start shrinking our ball. So we go into this next stitch. We're all ready to go. I put my stop line yarn to the back. We go into this stitch, bring it through, but that's it. Then we go into the next stitch, like this, and bring another one through. And now we've got 3 stitches on our hook. Here's how we turn the 2 stitches, because we just worked this one and this one. See those 2 holes? Now we turn it into 1 stitch by yarning over and then pulling it through all of those. So we just did turn 2 stitches into 1. So we do that, and then like our pattern says, we do 6 single crochets. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now we're going to decrease again. So we're going to make these 2 stitches become 1. So we go into this one and yarn over and pull it through. And we have 2 stitches on our hook. Then we go into the next one right here. And we yarn over, pull it through. And now we yarn over a final time and pull it through all 3. Like that. And then we single crochet 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now we do it again. We go into this stitch here, yarn over, pull it through. There's 2 on our hook. Then we go into this stitch, yarn over, pull it through. Now there's 3 on our hook. Then we yarn over and pull it through all 3 of them. We do our 6 single crochets. Make sure you don't go into this one, because that's where we just went into. You can see if you pull at it, it pulls and it stretches out, if that makes sense. All right, 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we reduce it here by putting these 2 as turning these 2 into 1 stitch. Go into it, yarn over, pull through. There's 2 on our hook. Go into this one right here. Yarn over, pull through. There's 3 on our hook. Now we hook them all together, and we've just made 2 stitches, these 2 stitches into 1 stitch. Now 6 stitches by themselves. 1, 2, get some more yarn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then combine these 2 stitches. Yarn over and stick it back in again, yarn over, and then yarn over again and pull through. Now 6 stitches by themselves, single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 together. And we're almost at the end. See, there's our stop sign. So this is our last set. So we'll do these 2 together, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we did it, we counted correctly. We didn't get off, which is good. Very good. So 1 through there, 1 through there. There's 3 on my hook. We pull it through. And then 6 single crochets. And we did that first row, that first round. Ta-da! Look at that. And you can see it's already starting to curve in again to make our ball. All right, so our next thing to do is to move our pattern to the next line, which is round 16. And I'm having a snack because I'm in the middle of having a snack, so I'm just gonna have a bite of snack. Sorry about that. Now we're just going around plain old, 1 single crochet in each single crochet. So we're gonna stay with 42 because that's what it was before. We're gonna go around into 42 single crochets, and you know how to do that already. So I'll start it and then I'll fast forward. Here we are, back at the beginning at our stop and start line. You can see how helpful that is. So this goes in between that one, so we do 1 more. And then we bring it back, and I like to just stick my guy in there just to keep it secure. And we'll look at the next round. Now it has us do another decrease row. So we're just going back like what we're doing. Single crochet, 2 together, then 5 single crochets. Do it 6 times for a total of 36 stitches. All right. So 2 together, remember how to do that. You just go 1, whoops, even I'm messing up. 1, 2, and then pull all through 3. That's our first one. 2 together. And then 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now 2 together. And pull through 3. And now 5. I'm going to speed it up. Okay, here we come to the end. 3, 4, 5. Ta-da! And I'll bring my yarn forward. Be ready for the next one and just kind of stick it in there. All right. And we get to do row 18 is straight up. 1 single crochet in each single crochet. Easy peasy, you know how to do that. I'm just gonna do this quietly. here we are at the beginning again. Bring my yarn forward. And I'm just going to stick my crochet hook into the next one. And now we get to decrease again to row 19. 2 single crochets together, 4 single crochets 6 times for a total of 30 stitches in the end. So we've now gone down from total 48 down to 30 stitches, and you can see it starting to curve around and look like a ball. All right, single crochet 2 together, 4 single crochets. Here are my 2 together. And then yarn over and pull through. Over 1. Now we do 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 single crochets together. 1, 2, crochet it all together, and then 4 by the 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, single crochet 2 times. Now I think I'll fast forward on this one. I think you're getting the hang of it. I'm betting you are. Three, 4, and we're at the beginning. Bring my yarn forward. I'm going to tuck this in, get my pattern. Pretty soon we're going to have to stop. I have to run down and find some stuffing. So now we're going to do 1 single crochet in each single crochet. Right, all the way around. It's getting to be, it almost looks like a ball now, doesn't it? Look at that. It's a ball. All the way around. And this one I'm just going to do and fast forward through it. So we can get to the next round, and you can obviously just pause it. Oops, not in the screen. Starts to feel a little wonky, hard to deal with. And it's even trickier once you put stuffing in it, but okay, here we are. Single crochet all the way around. All right, what do we do next? 2 single crochets, 2 single crochet 2 together, 3 single crochets 6 times for a total of 24. You can tell there's a pattern going on. Woo! So 2 single crochets, pull it together like that, and then 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. 2 together, 2 single crochets together, 1, 2 together, and 3. And obviously not this one, because that's where that stitch is. So 1, 2, 3. Then 2 together, 1, 2 together, then 3. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2 together, and pull it all the way through, and 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. 2 together, 1, 2 together, and 3 by themselves. 1, 2, 3. Then 2 together, 1, 2, and 3 by themselves. And there we are at the end. Ta-da! 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna stick that there. Look at our pattern. See what to do next. Now it wants us to go all the way around in 1 single crochet. All the way around. Here we go. You can do this yourself, I know. 1 single crochet in each all the way around. And we'll still have 24 stitches at the end. Kind of mimics what we did to start. So much faster when you start to close it up. All right, just gonna put this in here, just hold my spot. And 18. 2 single crochets, 2 together, 2 single crochets 6 times. So a total of 18 stitches. Two single crochets together to make 1. Boom. Then 2 single crochets. 1, 2. 2 single crochets together to make a 1. And then 2 single crochets. 1, 2. 2 together. Pull through, makes 1, and then 2 by themselves. 1, 2, 2 together. 1, 2. Okay. Now, our pattern ends here because this is a head. This was a head pattern and they didn't put on the last bit. But basically what we're going to do is do the opposite, basically the opposite. So we want to get down to 12 stitches. So we'll do, let's see, 2 single crochets in the next single crochet and then 1 single crochet. So we'll do, I'll just write it up here. Round 24 should be 2 single crochets, oops, in next single crochet, 1 single crochet, and this is in parentheses, and then we write 6 times. And then round 25 will be, and this shouldn't be an R here, 2 single crochets in next single crochet 6 times, and then you should be left with, I think, 6. So let's just see where we get to with those instructions. All right, so what we're gonna do now is 2 single crochets in the next single crochet, and then 1 single crochet. See where we get with that. Should get us down to 12. 2 together, and 1. 2 together, 2 single crochets, and makes it 1, and then 1. 2 together, 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 and then 1. And there we are. And we should have 12 here, I think. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then to get this down to just 6 stitches, which is what we started at. Oops, I didn't keep that in the window. We're gonna do 2 together, 2 together, 2 together, 2 together, 2 together, 2 together, 2 together. Do that 6 times. I'm gonna stop this and go get my stuffing so we can stuff it. Okay, so I probably should have not done that row, but that's okay. But we have to stick all the stuffing in here. If you don't want to lose your spot, you can easily just pull this out really far. It won't go anywhere. And it's totally secure if this is pulled out nice and far, okay? So I don't have a lot of stuffing left in my stuffing bag. I used it for other things, but you just break up your stuffing. You probably have done this before. You kind of break it apart so it's not so lumpy, and then just shove it in. And you can make it loose and soft, or you can make it tight. If you have like beads and you want to make it more like a hacky sack thing, you could put beads in there, but the beads have to be big enough so they don't come through the little holes. So you just stick it in there, and I'll probably fast forward through this too. This is boring. I don't know what I'm going to use for my. I'm running out. This is it. I think mine's going to be on the softer side because this is all I have left. I need to get some more polyfill so I can make more critters and things. I don't know anyone having babies though right now. All right, so you rip it apart, rip, stick it in there. Try to get all the edges in the corners, like shove it around as best you can. And mine's just going to be kind of loose, I guess. Well, mine's a softer ball. Okay, there, that's all I have. My ball's going to be kind of strange. Oh well. Did this go the way? All right, I'm just thinking to myself. All right, so now we're just going to do our last row, which is, which we created, single crochet, 2 single crochets in next single crochet. Do it 6 times. So single crochet, 2 together, 6 times basically. That's what that says. So we can flip our yarn to the other side, our stop line yarn, and then single crochet 2 times, 2 together, 1, 2, pull through. 1, 2, whoops, pull through. 1, whoop, 2, pull through. 1, 2, pull through. 1, 2, it gets tight here. Pull through the 3 here, and at last one. 1, 2, pull through, and now we need to cinch it up. And you know, I'm not liking this shape, so I'm thinking that I have to reread this. It kind of looks funny, but anyway, I guess it's all right. Maybe I'm just imagining things. All right, so you want to leave yourself a long tail, pull out a string, I don't know, half a foot maybe, and cut it. I'm gonna cut it here, and then you need your yarn needle, needle, and what you're gonna do here is you're just gonna pull your crochet like this, so it just comes out like that, and then you can pull this off. Just pull it out. You don't need it there anymore because you don't have any more rounds to do. And then we're gonna cinch all this up with our needle. So get your darning needle. I gotta grab mine. I see it. Okay. And then thread it on. And all I do is I just kind of, I don't know if there's any specific way to go about doing this. I just kind of go through here and then through here. Oop. And then through here. And what you're doing is you're gonna pull it once you get all the way around, and it should cinch it up. Make it a tight thing. I'll do this last one here, and that's where I started. And then it should just cinch in. Yep, see it cinching in there. And then you want to try and, I don't know what I might try and like bury it through these two. Look like good ones to bury it in. You're just trying to bury your yarn into your other stitches so you can't see it. And I've never been taught like an exact way to do it, but you just kind of try to hide it. And you want to do it for a while, because the longer the tail you have, less likely it will be that it will come out or come apart. I'm going to go into these guys. Go around a few times, I guess. And then these guys again, I guess. And then all I do is, I don't think it's going to come out. I think it's good. I've gone around a bunch of times. I take my yarn and I go down and I go in through it and I poke it through the back side somewhere like that. And I pull it all the way through. So it's like tail is buried inside the ball. And then, it's a little funny shaped. Anyway. And then you just cut this part to the edge right here. Like that. And you're done. Good work, Sarah. I can't wait to see your ball. Yay. So you can see how this could be a face of somebody's head of a stuffed animal. Okay. Bye.